All right, so what does it take to achieve your goals? What does it take to get to the next level? What does it take to change your life? How can you do it? Is it even possible? Is it too late? All these questions, but guess what? We're going to talk about the answer. And the answer is honestly simple. In my opinion, it's simple. I'm going to talk about what I did to basically achieve my dreams in multiple fields, in multiple areas of life. And I'm still going and I'm still learning. And I'm glad you're around for this journey, and let's just talk about it. This is raw. I don't even want to edit this, and I'm opening up this channel to be a place where I can just share whatever the heck it is. And if it connects with you, then great. So yeah, my name is Des360, and I picked that 360 just to talk about the different degrees in which you can take on life. So many different angles in which you can take on life. I was able to do so in many ways. Like, I'm a former overseas basketball player, right? And made that happen. If you check out my channel right now, there's like a bunch of basketball videos and content. And for me to start playing at the age of 14/15, that age, and then by 2021 to be overseas already playing, it took a lot, but made it happen. I'm a celebrity trainer, so I came back here and I started training people. Boom, celebrity trainer. What else? What else have we done? Tech startup. I've been in the tech world. I've also skateboard world. So I'm out here hustling. I got my own skateboard store, and it's one of the top stores online. So just a bunch of things, right? You see my wall got the little plaque, whatever it is. Super cool, right? And I should feel super good, right? But at the end of the day, I'm really just now building this content and this channel to supercharge you with your grind, whatever it is, whatever you're going through. We're all human. And so I just feel like the best way to share is to put out raw content. And like I said, if you rock with it, cool, subscribe and there'll be more. So let's just talk about that. We kicked it off with goal setting and how do you achieve certain goals? Like if you want to lose weight, or if you if you want to start your own business. I mean, all type of things, right? Since the age of, I've worked a couple jobs, like 4 people in my life. But for the most part, like 97%, I've been able to just fund my own ventures and pay for my own everything, like straight up. And it's been beautiful to do so. Like right now, if I wanted to, I could take a quote unquote break, or I can go to the gym, or I have that freedom to do what I want to do. But it started with the magic key to success. And let's talk about that. So being able to liberate yourself starts with, first off, you got to be able to have that confidence within yourself. So let's just talk about how do you get that confidence within yourself? Because, when I was growing up, I didn't have that much confidence. I was like I looked different, number one, which you think now is like embrace. I feel like it's embraced now, but maybe it's not. But I feel like I live in LA, so like everyone out here, colored hair, everyone's out here diverse as heck. So, and I think that's beautiful. But growing up, like I was an oddball, and then even like certain things like getting good grades was cool, but it was like, why doesn't everyone else get good grades or whatever? Like, it's so trippy, man. But I think it's just building that confidence. I didn't really build confidence until like my 20s, honestly. Like, so if you're watching this video and you're a youngster, if you're in high school, whatever, it's the road is long, and I'm just now like hitting my stride on multiple levels, and I've learned from wins, learned from losses, and all that. One of my greatest influences is right here. So let's rock with it. Let's talk about this influence. And today, just to get right into it, let's talk about the number one thing I learned from this guy right here. And it allowed me to achieve so many goals in so many fields. It's called non-negotiables. Non-negotiables, y'all. What is a non-negotiable? You ever make that? New Year's is coming up, so this is perfect for that. New Year's resolution. People are like, oh, I'm going to change my life and I'm going to lose weight. And I hope everyone gets done what they want to get done. But at the end of the day, like, I'm also a trainer, so I see it. People come to me and they want to do things. And then like 3 weeks later, like they're ghost or they're gone or they've given up or they've relapsed, whatever. So, but I'm always hopeful, and non-negotiables are a way to truly make that happen. Now, what is a non-negotiable? Basically, a non-negotiable is something that you're choosing to do that it's like a rule. It's not even a question. It's like a pillar. It's a foundationary pillar of whatever it is you're doing. So, for example, if I want to lose weight, I want to lose 30 pounds, and then I make a non-negotiable rule that says every night, every day, I'm stopping eating at 7 p.m. Non-negotiable. So if it's 7:01, that shouldn't even cross my mind. And if food does cross my mind, nah, it's done. Like there's no reasoning. There's no reasoning. If I want to have a longer day and I want to work out every morning or get up early, and I say, you know what, my non-negotiable is I'm waking up at 5 a.m. regardless, don't matter. So that means at 5:01, if I'm not like I'm up 4:59, I'm up. There's no excuses. I'm gonna tell you right now, for me, at least in my experiences, and I'm gonna share a lot of experiences with you guys. Like I said, I've been in the tech startup world. We raised 6 figures in college, and I'll do a video of how to raise 6 figures in college. I was able to become a overseas paid athlete, playing basketball for only 5 years at 5'11", 6 foot. I was able to become one of the top trainers and get celebrity clients. I was able to become one of the top skateboard sellers, biggest collections in the world. All these things, cool things that you should be proud of and stoked. And I was able to do that because I chose not to negotiate with myself in regards to what is necessary to get to the next level. Kobe used to do a lot of things, but shooting wise, he would have to make 10 swishes before I could move to the next spot. So let's say he's shooting from 10 spots, he's got to make 10 swishes before he moves to the next spot. So I've heard maniacal obsession. Now that's a non-negotiable. So if he's like, oh, I made 9 in a row, okay, that's good enough. Nah, there is none of that. And the reason why I think this is so important to anyone that wants to be quote unquote successful is because there's that whole battle and that reasoning in your head, like, oh, I could just snooze for 5 more minutes, 10 more minutes. You feel me? Like, you can come up with really good excuses. We're living in a new age now. This is the era of like instant dopamine, instant result, like instant, everyone wants everything now. But prolonged gratification and the ability to focus as much as you can. Shoot, I'm still battling with that because I'm always doing different things. But that is becoming a skill now. And let's see. Talking about the non-negotiable, you're basically getting rid of that whole like energy. That's a bunch of energy that's being put towards like, oh, should I do it? Should I not do it? Should I do this? Oh, what about this? All these questions. You can just silence that. That's going to be the biggest battle that most of us face in life, is that voice in our head saying that we can't do something, questioning us, doubting us. So being able to just shut that off and be like, yo, my goal is to, let's say my goal is to save $20,000, right? And it's just a simple goal. I want to save $20,000. So that means every month I want to save, let's just say $1,000, right? And I'm like, all right, it'll take me like a little over a year and a half or whatever, or more. I don't know, whatever you want to do. That's a non-negotiable. Let's say every check or every, I don't know, I don't get checks. I make my own checks. But let's just say you're putting something away. There's no questioning. There's no question. That extra energy of like, oh, what if, just this one time, let's give in. Let's if it could even be drinking. It could be whatever, guys. That little battle, being able to say no to that, I mean, that's going to like change your life, man. Straight up. I've seen it happen for myself where I'm like, okay, look, I want to achieve success. Okay. That means that I got to wake up at this time regardless, or I got to go to bed at this time regardless, or doesn't matter. Like, let's say, doesn't matter how late I go to sleep. I have to wake up at this time, or I have to, that you got to shut down and quiet that voice that's telling you no, telling you not to do it, giving you reasons why. It's called the resistance. It's called our shadow. So pretty much, you know what it is. You know what it is. If you want to get somewhere, create a list, what it's going to take to get there, and then circle things on that list that you know you got to do, and no questions asked, man. Make it happen regardless. And just, I swear, if you do that for a month, 2 months, whatever it is your goal, you will see improvement overall. Overall. So that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today, that whole non-negotiables. There's a lot of, like, for example, my basketball channel, or this used to be my basketball channel. It's now changing. It's just going to be a channel of me putting whatever I want with the whole intent of inspiring and motivating and connecting. Like, I'd rather it be more human. I'm not going to get on YouTube and I'm not trying to pretend that I'm perfect or anything like that. And we would talk about that, flaws and all. Nah, I want, because, dude, I started, people don't know, like, people do not know. Like, I started with, like, nothing, man. Like, I didn't have anything. People thought that I grew up, like, it's such a complex story, but long story short, you know, I was in a privileged situation, and then one day I got a phone call and my whole life changed. It was like, hey, guess what? Like, that big house you live in, you can't come home to it. We're not living there anymore. And then all of a sudden it was like everything changed, and I had to go overseas because I actually needed to be overseas because I needed a place to live, and I needed to restart my whole life at like age 20. So at 20, I had to restart my whole entire life, and non-negotiables allowed me to start building good habits and habits for success moving forward. So that's why I'm sharing it with you guys. There's a lot of content that's going to be on this channel. So like I said, just rock with me. And what else do I want to talk about here? Yeah, it's just on some basketball stuff, right? People reach out to me every day, and because they've seen that, wow, this guy actually, he got opportunities to play overseas, and they think they're either qualified as well, they're ready. Maybe they think they're a better player. Good luck, buddy. But nah, it's all good. Like, and I don't. I'm not like someone that shares, that hides these secrets or whatever. Because I used to watch overseas, like, see people post on Instagram and Facebook playing overseas, and then I'd message them too, and they wouldn't respond, and I'm like, dang, man, like, is it that hard? So, but people reach out to me, and then, you know, I look and see what's up, and it's the ones that are getting in the work, that are getting out of their comfort zone, and we'll talk about that as well. But really, it's non-negotiables. Kobe was like, yo, if I need to add something new to my game, like, all right, every day I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make 1,000 shots with that same move, and that's it. There's there's nothing else. That should be the most important thing. Non-negotiables. There's no, oh, this time Kobe wasn't like, all right, well, I'll take today off so that because I've been working hard. Nah, man, nah. Now, there is a time where you're supposed to, like, give yourself rest and recovery, but I'm talking about if you're really trying to get somewhere and you need to get there. So maybe it's intense, but that feeling of achieving your goals makes it so worth it, man. I'm telling you, no one told me. Everyone told me that I wouldn't play at the next level. And then when it happened, it was like, wow, what else were they wrong about? You know, but as opposed to, like, instead of hitting everyone up and being like, oh, I told you so, nah. That's ego driven. That's something else. That has nothing to do with them. That has everything to do with you. And we'll get into, like, more of that as well, because there's a spiritual aspect to all of this. It's more important to be grateful for that goal, because once you hit that goal, you're going to be like, wow, you're going to feel so good that honestly, you're going to want other people to feel that way. You're going to want to share what you've accomplished and share the journey, and you're going to appreciate the journey getting there. And that's one thing, non-negotiables. All right, I want to become smart. I want to expand my vocabulary. So that means I'm reading 3 chapters from a book 5 days a week, no questions asked, or every night, no questions asked. Boom, do that, you know? So that's what it is, guys. I don't want to make this video too long because there will be more to come. Let me know what you guys think about non-negotiables. Have you implemented them into your life? Have you seen results directly correlating from non-negotiables? And it's a mindset. It's putting that energy out there, like, No, like I'm not accepting anything less because I have that within myself. Meaning I have that greatness within myself. And I'm talking to you. So you do have that. And stick around. We're going to get right into it, guys. This whole channel is changing. And forget it. If I have 100 subscribers that enjoy it, then great. It was worth it. So I'm chilling. And I'll be sharing a bunch from my life. Opening up, vlog, talking like this, and just building a community. And hopefully people enjoy it. But at the end of the day, I'm cool. Like, once again, I have to be happy with what I put out. And that's why the non-negotiables are cool, because you gotta be happy that you committed to something and you put the time in and you put the energy in, and then you let the results do their own thing. You surrender that outcome. All right, guys, so make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Des360 is the name. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.